Hello everyone, welcome to the Stanley Parable. I don't really know anything about this game. I think it's cool, like look at this, see it over here too. I know I haven't made anything in a really long time, and I saw the guys from Steam Train do the, why can't I think of what it's called? The demo for this, and it looked hilarious, so I decided to go ahead and get it when it came out. I watched part of PewDiePie's run through of this, which was the only one I could really find that had a lot of views. Usually I don't really like PewDiePie, but whatever. So I watched part of it, but hopefully I didn't give away too much to myself. This is a really strange game from what I've seen, so let's just begin. Oh, I already got an achievement. I'll probably show that guys to you. I enabled achievements. And I got an achievement for enabling the achievements. And I just got an achievement for coming back to the game, so I think that shows you what this game's going to be like. Let's go ahead and get started. End is never the end, is never the end, is loading. Nah.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Aww.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Whoa. Stanley runs. Whoa. Wow, we're moving so quickly. Do I get a call? Okay.
But
I'm never
Stanley
leaving.
simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Yeah.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
Oh no,
He had
I
never
can't
been
leave.
trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
Yeah.
I will be happy.
I'll be
Stanley
happy.
waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday,
I don't wanna
they
leave.
would arrive.
I wanna
Soon,
leave now.
very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
I changed my
Now it's
mind!
just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
The end is never the end is never... I broke the game! What? Okay, hold on. I need to make sure that I'm recording. Okay, I messed up the game by, trying to check on my stuff, so can I shut the door now? 427. Okay. Oh, no, I can't go back in! I'm locked out forever! No one's there. None of these doors seem to
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
The plant's my friend! I'm not alone. I'm friends with the plant. Can't you see? My plant. He's my friend. I turned off the computer. It's awesome. What's going on with this? Just click on random things. I want to do like the exact opposite of what this guy tells me to do. I don't know where the meeting room is. That looks like a meeting room. Is that the meeting room? An open door. No. 25? No? Okay. Ugh. I keep running into the wall. He runs so fast.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I don't like this. Why do these doors keep shutting behind me? Don't do this to me. I'm just Stanley. I don't know where anything is. I don't know what to do. Okay, here's the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single
Meeting
person
room.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up
Boss's
to his
inception.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
To my office? Okay. Supposed to go up back to my office, I guess. How does spells using slides to assure employees that everything is okay? Make sure your slide is to ensure common product work environment. Things. Happy. I don't know what that says. Happy something or other. Money, more money, things, but money, more things. Graphs, things about money. By quarterly review. Work harder. Hard worker. Number of slides on a slide. Rated which charts in the same slide depict the same information. Oh my god, this game is hilarious. To do, synergize core value, expenditures, shift global market, red, monetize free to play. Monetize free to play! Well, they do that by, darn it! Broom closet. Stanley went in the broom closet. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Hello, boss. Oh, this is the room from the demo, I think. I want to use the bathroom. Jeez. Hello, boss. Hello. Anyone here? Doesn't look like it. All the doors are locked. I don't even know why I bother.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I like this though. I don't have to fight anything or anything. I just have to wander. Go down. Loading, 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 loading. Instead of the end never being the end. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, it is the end.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley
really
realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Looks kind of like Portal.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
Mind
door that
control
read
facility.
Mind Control Facility.
Uh-oh. Doesn't look good. I believe this was made as like a Half-Life 2 mod. Oh shit. Mind control. Escape. Well, I don't really want to get mind controlled. So I'll escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay, let's not go that way.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Do I do it? Do I not do it? I'm scared! Let's do it. Whatever.
Nope. Still on board with death?
I'm gonna die! I don't care! No, whatever.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nope. I'm gonna die.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. So, did I die? Am I dying?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss.
You can't jump!
Eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Bye.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Yay! Oh. What? What? Okay, I've broken free from the narrator then, I guess. Oh, that's the end.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Whoa, what's this?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Hey, it's the pictures.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Office layout is there. This blueprint shows the office at the beginning of the game. The path of Stanley's office, the doors in the first part of the game that were built. Section has been added and altered throughout development. The core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Stanley's computer. It's my computer. The office. 2 doors. So the doors opens concrete pieces of Stanley Parable's design. Once the room is created, the rest of the game emerge as an extension of exploration of the contradictions this room poses. There are the credits. What's this? Maintenance room? Was this like behind the scenes stuff now? The office. Am I stuck on something? Now I'm just confused. Underground. Dirt. early version of Underground of the game.
See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. Then he pushed them. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you have even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad.
Okay, what is this going on now? Now I'm confused. Let's just get on with it. Freedom ending. I tried to do freedom. It wouldn't let me. Alright.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time choose.
No. Okay. Now what? Okay. So I guess that's it. I'm dead. Okay. I guess I'll stop for now and try and play a different way through next time.